In today's episode, you will learn how to use a soil moisture sensor with Arduino. A soil moisture sensor has many applications, especially in agriculture. Before I use this sensor in some intermediate and advanced level projects, first I decided to make a very basic getting started tutorial to explain the basic connections and programming. This tutorial covers number 1, basic introduction, number 2, interfacing, number 3, programming, and finally number 4, testing. Let's get started. The components that we will need for this project are number 1, Arduino or Mega. The same program which is written for Arduino can also run on Mega without any change in coding. Number 2, FC-28 soil moisture sensor, and finally number 3, some jumper wires. These components can be purchased from Amazon. The components purchase links are given in the description. A soil moisture sensor actually consists of 2 components. This is component number 1 and this is component number 2. Component number 1 is basically a 2-legged lead that goes into the soil. As you can see, this component has 2 male headers which connect to the component number 2, which is an amplifier or analog to digital converter circuit. This circuit is connected with the Arduino using these 4 male headers. These 4 male headers are labeled with VCC, ground, D0 and A0. D is for the digital while A is for the analog. So it means we can get values in both digital and analog. The digital output is in the form of 0 or 1, which can be controlled using this potentiometer. This module has also 2 LEDs. This LED is the power on LED, while the other LED works with the digital output pin. When the moisture is below a certain value, which is set using this potentiometer, then LED remains off. When there is moisture, this LED turns on. While the analog output can be any number between 0 and 1024. This value will entirely depend on the water content present in the soil. So now we can say that the soil moisture sensor has 2 modes. Number 1, analog mode, and number 2, digital mode. First of all, let's cover the analog mode. The component number 1, which is a 2-legged lead, is connected with the component number 2 using 2 jumper wires. It doesn't matter which pin you connect with which one, as it has no polarity. The VCC pin is connected with 5 volts. The ground wire, which is the blue wire, is connected with the Arduino's ground, while the analog output pin is connected with pin A1 of the Arduino, which is an analog pin. Integer M sensor equals A1. Moisture sensor is connected with the analog pin A1 of the Arduino. Integer MS value equals 0. This is a variable of the type integer and is used to store the value of the moisture sensor. Integer LED equals 13. This is the Arduino's onboard LED, which is available on pin number 13. This LED will be turned on and turned off depending on the moisture value. Boolean flag equals false. This flag will be used to stop the unnecessary repetition of code. As you know, my friends, every Arduino and Mega program has at least 2 functions, which are the void setup and void loop function. Void means that this function is not returning any value, while the empty parentheses means that this function is not taking any arguments is the input. Serial.begin 9600 activates the serial communication. 9600 is the baud rate. It will be used for the debugging purposes. pin mode is a built-in function which takes two arguments as the input, the pin number or pin name, and the status, which can be input or output. Then starts a while loop function which runs again and again. While the while function runs only one time when the Arduino board is turned on. MS value is equal to analog read, M sensor, reads the moisture sensor and stores the value in MS value variable, and then using the serial.println function we send the value to the serial monitor where we can check the value of the moisture sensor. Then using two if conditions we can turn on and turn off the LED. When the sensor value is greater than 500 and the flag is false, then turn on the LED, which means that it needs water. And then change the flag status to true and use a delay of 1 second as 1000 milliseconds or equal to 1 second. If the value is less than 300, then simply turn off the LED and change the flag status back to false. I have already uploaded this program. Let's watch this in action. First of all, open serial monitor. As you can see, the value is greater than 600. The value is dropped as the soil has some moisture. And you can also see the LED is on, which means that it needs some water. As you can see, the LED is turned off and the value on the screen is also decreased. Now let's do it for the digital mode. Simply remove this yellow wire and connect it with the digital output pin and connect the other end with digital pin 4 of the Arduino. Now let's discuss the programming. This program is exactly the same. I only changed the pin number from A1 to 4. If you want, you can use any other digital pin. And then used a digital read function to check if the digital output is high or low. While the rest of the programming is exactly the same. I have already uploaded this program. Let's watch this in action. As you can see, it's working exactly the same. The LED can turn on and turn off depending on the value of the moisture sensor. I hope you liked today's episode. Like and share this video with your friends. See you in next episode and thanks for watching.